This is part 2 of Jeffrey Bartel's theory of when Jesus Christ returns. Is this an image of what we need to know? Bartel thinks so. In 2 Peter 3, verse 8, the Bible says that one day with the Lord is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. In Psalm 90, it is stated that 1,000 years in the sight of the Lord are like yesterday. If that is the case, then these 6 days of creation could tell us the time that man has on this earth. It would be like 6,000 years, the 7th day of rest representing the 1,000-year reign that Jesus Christ will establish on earth. This will be a time of justice and peace. Bartel documents how scholars calculated from Adam until the birth of Jesus to be 4,000 years. If that is the case, this could be the end of what the New Testament calls the last days. Bartel talks a lot about the way God manages time in the Bible. When God measures time, he does it in sevenths. God created the world in 7 days, leaving the 7th as the day of rest. According to traditional law, Jews were commanded to rest every 7 days. Also, in the 7th week after Passover, they celebrate a big party and a rest, Shavuot. The 7th month is perhaps the most important, where they celebrate 3 big parties and breaks. This month hosts the High Holy Days, Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement, and Sukkot, the Festival of Booths. Every 7 years was a year of rest for the land, the Sabbath year, and every 49 years, which is 7 times 7, they celebrate the Jubilee year, the year of rest for the land and freedom for the people. So it made sense to Bartel that God established a period of 7,000 years for man to occupy this land. With the last 1,000 years as a time of rest when Jesus returns to establish his earthly kingdom, as mentioned in Revelation 20, Bartel is right in saying that when God deals with time, he does it in sevenths. There is no other more predominant system. The second coming of Christ is the most important day in God's calendar. Bartel is convinced that he wants us to know this. There are a couple of passages that Bartel mentions to support this. The first is found in Hosea 6, speaking about Israel. The nation was to be destroyed. But verse 2 says that after 2 days he will redeem us, and on the 3rd day he will raise us up. You see, when Jesus came, Israel rejected him as their Messiah. Look for part 3. Thank you, and God bless.